Hi, I'm Oliver, age 24, and I will teach you how to draw. That's the theme song. I haven't uploaded a video in years, and my channel is dead. You may or may not know, I actually work for Nintendo now. They saw my drawing tutorials and asked if I'd be the new artist on the Pokemon games. So today I'm going to show you how to draw 3 of the new Pokemon I created for Nintendo. Sobble, Scorbunny, and Grookey. And now, with a rat in one hand and a mouse in the other, let's start drawing. First of all, you're going to want to draw Goobie's big old bulbous head. It's the shape of a sprout, but with a hole at the bottom. Next we can draw his eyes, and we want to do one round big eye and one slightly smaller squashed eye for a 3D effect on his bulbous face. Now we're going to add his pupils, which are massive, as if he's been eating some drugs like marijuana. Now we can add the body, which is very much human shaped, except very small, like a miniature human, if you will. Or a regular sized child. Obviously you want to do one arm slightly different size to the other for a 3D effect. And the same with the legs. In fact, I like to do one foot slightly pointy and the other one slightly rounded. I actually developed that technique when I was a miniature human regular sized child. Now we can take a 3D Gooby green to colour his gooby skin in. Now we can take a lighter 3D Gooby green, and I'm just going to draw a sort of baguette with 2 apples on either side of the base. And we call that the baguette facing technique. And then we're just going to fill it in using a 3D courgette green. Now we can add Goobert's beak, which apparently is the shape of a sad croissant, and we're going to colour that in a sad croissant orange. 3D, of course. I'm going to complement this with a smile and some nostrils. If you're a fan of the nostril, please leave a comment below saying Nostradamus. Let's draw his ears, and for that we just want to draw 2 3D sandals behind his head. And there's no polite way to say this, but we're going to colour it in using a 3D turd brown. Oh, just been demonetized there. Now, just like a tree, he has leaves upon his head, so we're just going to draw 2 leaves upon his head, exactly like a tree. I'm going to colour those in using a 3D leaf green. Now let's segregate the hands from the arms and the feet from the legs. Now this might look complicated and crazy, but it's actually quite simple and mundane. It's a combination of the gloving and socking techniques, and it leaves us with a rather fashionable Goober. Let's draw the tail. Now, if I have to explain how to do the tailing technique, you've come to the wrong place. We're all professionals here. We've drawn many a tail. We're going to colour it in using the 3D turd brown. Oh, double demonetized there. And finally, we're going to go for the triple. We're going to draw a 3D stick behind his leaves. And obviously we have to colour it in using the 3D turd brown. Ooh, triple demonetized. Don't tell mama. Now, since we're already demonetized, I'm just going to cut to the chase. Let's draw a 3D bollock. Sandra Bullock. Or, if you're American, Sandra Bullock. A single bullock. Testicle for the rest of the world. Then, let's draw some 3D eyes upon it. One big, round, and the other slightly smaller and squashed. 3D. Science. Let's draw a mouth. Obviously you want to do detailed top teeth and less detailed bottom teeth to draw attention to the top of Sandra Bullock, or Swibble as he's called in Pokemon. Then we've got to draw his body, and the quite interesting thing about Swibble is that instead of regular fingers and toes, he's actually got 2 clamps. You've got to give him the clamps. You've got to give him that. They call him Clamp Boy. the Bullock. That's what they call him. Clamp Boy the Bullock. Now we're just going to colour this ball blue. And there's no name for this technique. But let me know in the comments if you can think of one. And then we're going to take a darker 3D blue ball colour for the inside the ball look inside the ball. And while we've got this colour, let's add a cheek highlight. Very professional level stuff here. What have you been doing without me? Now we can draw his tail, which looks a little bit like a big old melted tennis racket. And obviously that is the same 3D colour blue. Now we can draw the weird butt-shaped thing upon his head. When I was designing this, I thought it would give the game a little bit more comedy and edge. So I drew a bum using the bumming technique. Now we can just split the butt using what I guess is called the butt splitting technique. And then we're just going to colour that in using a dark 3D blue and a 3D yellow. Cool, awesome. So that's 2 Pokemon down, 1 to go. My favourite, Charbunny, or as I like to call him, Chabunzo. So for his face, you actually want to draw the outline of Big Chungus's face. What a classic Mei. Now we can draw his body. And actually, he doesn't have fingers or phalanges. He has sort of amalgamous nubs. Wait, can I say nubs? Is nubs offensive? Bae, can I say nubs on YouTube?
Nubs?
Nubs, not knobs, you boob. Anyway, now we can draw 2 eyes, one bigger and rounder and one slightly small and squashed. And then we want to draw a mouth across the side. Detailed top teeth and less detailed bottom teeth. And then we're just going to colour him in using a 3D Chungus white and then a darker 3D Chungus white for the inside the head look inside his mouth. Now we're going to draw a long square on his forehead, and then we're going to colour that in using a long square yellow 3D colour. Now we're just going to draw some division lines across his ears and his feet. And on the feet, we actually want to do a little sort of incision here. Ah, would you look at that? Look what we've done.
Stop drawing nubs.
It's his nubs. Leave me alone, you bog hag. Now we're going to colour in just the tips. Oh, well, I guess we should commit to this and double down. So let's do the same effect on his hands. The hands are 3D white, but the ears are 3D earwax colour. And last of all, we need to draw his 3D red bow tie, which we can draw by drawing a Z that is lying down with a Z that is on top of it. A sort of intercausual Z situation. And just colour it in using a 3D bow tie red. Perfect. Now I'm just going to cut away and resize those real quick. And there we go. I'm just going to write Snog, Marry and Kill underneath them in the official order. And obviously I'm going to finish off this professional drawing with my name and age. Please leave a comment if there's anything that you are struggling to draw. And I, your senpai, will teach you. I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
I am potato. I am potato. I am potato. Jesus, you're malicious. I am potato. I am potato. I am potato.